Welcome back to Vegas Live with Ninon. Of course, you can tell where I am. Actually, I'm in the Elvis Presley booth down here at the Pepper Mill. And of course, it's on Las Vegas Boulevard. If you haven't been here, you've got to put this on your list. The Pepper Mill. Absolutely amazing food. They're open 24 hours a day, so you can come anytime you want. You can have a late night, you can have an early morning, you can have anything you like. I have a reoccurring guest with me, John Gist. He's absolutely amazing. I've actually watched John Gist over the last, I guess, a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah, a year or so.
Actually, watch you climb up the ladder.
It's weird, huh?
And you're doing very well. But I love it because I can promote him and help him get to where he needs. And this seems to become, my show has become a platform.
Sure.
To bring people up, so people say, "Oh, I know that guy. He was on Vegas Live with Ninon."
Yeah.
So then you get recognized, I get recognized, and everybody is happy.
You do such a great service for everyone here.
I
really.
hope so.
There's so many people love coming on, and you're
Really? Oh, listen
you're
to
female
this.
Johnny Carson of sorts.
Female Johnny Carson.
Maybe a little crazy.
Oh, nobody could be any more crazy than Johnny Carson.
Well, I
but
guess
that's
so.
Carl. But I know he used to have, his entry was golf.
Right.
Mine are these boomerang things. If you see a boomerang, they do boomerangs. You know what a boomerang is?
No.
It's you know what a boomerang. Well, a boomerang. The terminology is a boomerang is something very fast.
Yep.
So what they do is they take like a 2, 3 second, 4 second clip of you and I talking,
sure.
but it's in fast motion. Oh, you're going to see it up.
Oh.
This is something new for John.
That will be interesting.
But John, I've been reading a lot about what's going on with you. You're at the Vamp'd. You've got all sorts of things happening.
Yeah.
Come on,
What's new?
What's new?
Well, I got some amazing shows coming up, and I think that's kind of the cool thing is things have elevated since it started.
Yes.
I came out, into the business world of music to help bands that are kind of undiscovered or on the underground.
Something like I do, but I do mine on air.
Yeah.
You do yours out on the streets.
Right. Well, yeah, it was social media probably more than anything.
Yes.
And there's so much really good heavy and hard rock music, and I don't mean screaming and crazy and death metal and things like that, but just good heavy and hard rock that normally would be on the radio, but nowadays it's not as prevalent.
No.
And so there's so much amazing music that I just started grabbing bands and getting them over to Vegas. And I'm honored at what's happening right now.
And it's amazing what's happening because now you've got something coming up, Vamp'd.
Yeah,
The Vamp'd.
yeah.
Now, the Vamp'd is on Sahara Boulevard, I believe.
Yeah.
And it's
Avenue.
one of them avenue. Oh, I always call it it's an avenue. That's right. But I always this place has been here it's been there for a long time. It's one of the most popular and greatest places you can perform in Vegas of not being on the Strip.
Oh well. From a rock venue standpoint, it's the absolute number one. There isn't even, because all the other places, they may play rock and roll, but they pretty much will play anything that that people pay for.
Yeah.
Meaning it could be a comedy, it could be an R&B, it could be country, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's right.
Vamp'd is purely rock and roll, and that's why it's been a great match for Vegas Rock Revolution to do shows. We've done, it's probably the 7th or 8th, but this will be one of the biggest shows.
This is one of the biggest shows.
Yeah.
What's the name of the band?
The gentleman's name is Brant Bjork, and he used to be in a band called Kyuss, along with Fu Manchu. And for people that have been around rock since the 90s, that like stuff besides radio, those two bands are an instrumental part of a desert movement and everything else.
So he's very well known then.
Around the world many times over. But doesn't play in America a lot because we, in this last 10 years, have really kind of shut down abilities for a lot of these hard and heavy rock acts to do good in this
because I've
country.
interviewed quite a few of them. Are they coming back in again? I mean, are they? Because they are amazing. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, this band...
they're the originals.
Brant is someone that I literally was talking to his manager a year or so back when I was first starting, and they're like, yeah, get back to us when you kind of get things rolling a little bit. And Brant's only place he's playing in the whole country, besides California, which is only 4 dates, will be Las Vegas.
Isn't that wonderful?
And that's Thursday.
And this is the music industry of the world. Vegas is known for its music.
I think that it's going to be known even more in the upcoming years as we get outside of the pop realm or retirement music kind of stuff.
Yeah, all music. And we get involved. So
we're 3 million people in this city, and it doesn't even matter how much of them actually support some of these shows.
But
There's so many people come in.
I mean, you've got so many people every weekend,
at the
Friday
same time.
to Sunday, come in. I mean, the Vegas Boulevard is swarmed with people.
Well, I mean, it
and they all,
obviously doubles in capacity.
absolutely, and they've got some people who don't want to go to the big hotel. Some people want to say, well, let's see what Vegas looks like, and they'll go to another venue.
Yeah, downtown's very busy.
Downtown is
and growing and everything else.
Great.
Yeah.
So who else have you got coming up?
Well, so Brant Bjork's coming in town. That's going to be a great show on Thursday. Stone Deaf and Mezio, two bands that I've kind of worked with a little bit in the past, and are bringing them in town just to open for this. So it's a big honor for everyone. Brant's just got back from Canada. They head over to Europe after this for like a good while.
Yes.
Then John Garcia, my biggest show I've ever done is a gentleman named John Garcia and Friends. Is what it would be called.
John Garcia and Friends.
It's Planet Desert Rock Weekend, so it'll be a whole weekend of shows. Starting with the iconic lead
Where will that be?
November 29th,
Yes.
Hard Rock Casino at Vinyl. My first show ever there.
Really?
Yeah. Like you said, I have actually.
See what's happening. I love what's happening to John.
And I think it's because obviously bands are great bands, and people sense my commitment and passion. And
well, you've made your
I don't really screw anyone. I don't screw anyone over, so that's a plus in the music business.
And I think that's a big plus in the music business, because the music business can be very dodgy. They can end up performing and not getting paid.
Oh yeah.
And so you make sure that everybody gets paid.
Yeah,
everything. So this is very, very important to make it legit, to make sure that everybody has their slot. You have the manager, I have where I am, and they play. And if we can keep all this together and make sure these performers get what they want and what they need.
Well, what the tricky part is, I'm a middleman when it comes to all that. Like, I'm literally the one that will set it up, negotiate with both sides.
Yes.
Because there are times that the performers ask for too much for this
venue, whatever.
Or for this territory. Quite frankly, for some music, they think it's the same as doing LA or San Francisco, whatever, where they have a larger crowd, a larger draw.
Yes.
Here, from just a Vegas person standpoint, it's not as big still. We're growing this. There's a lot of people that don't have the education of all the kinds of music necessarily.
No. So you're bringing that into the arena.
Because if the venues have a situation where they pay too much, first off, they may not even want to do any shows anymore, or I end up paying too much and promote the hell of it and still not get people in, which is sometimes the case.
So you've got to have this incredible happy medium, and you've got to have this place where everybody is happy.
Yeah,
and
that's the goal.
And also I think that coming to Vegas, performing in Vegas, it's like a social media event that you can put in there that I performed in Vegas, because performing in Vegas is a number one. It's absolutely amazing. Now, John, where can people get hold of you? How can they
Sure. I'm on Facebook, Vegas Rock Revolution. Vegas Rock Revolution. There's two sites. So there's Vegas Rock Revolution. The other one's a forum, Vegas Rock Revolution Hard and Heavy. And also John Gist. So I'm on there, and it'll have the events and the shows. I have a thrash metal, crazy metal night coming up November 19th at Beauty Bar.
Beauty Bar's very famous downtown.
So right downtown. So I mean, I have 3 shows that really proud of, really going to do good.
Isn't that amazing? See how far he's coming. And I remember when he was sort of starting in the business and sort of getting yourself together. But I think it's the honesty and how you treat people is where you're going to go. John, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Coming.
I appreciate it. Let's hug it out.
Oh, we got a huggy. I love it. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. We'll be right back. Vegas Live with Ninon.